Oh. No, no, no. Hey everybody, what's going on? Here's an ETC here, back with another reaction video from D23. We checked out Vision Quest and now we're checking out the Avengers Doomsday Special Look in theaters December 18th. I've got my ticket for opening night at an AMC in Dolby Cinema, Infinity Vision, which is a whole other thing I'm not going to get into in this video. But I am excited for Doomsday. Not as excited for Doomsday as I am for like Vision Quest or Spider-Man Brand New Day, but I am excited for Doomsday. I just need more information. And so hopefully this special look will give us that information that I'm looking for. And, you know, I can like fully commit to being on the hype train because I want to be on the hype train for this. So maybe this is like the final piece that gets me on the hype train. So let's find out here. All right, Avengers Doomsday. Here we go.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different.
Ooh, it's green.
Kind, he used to be caring. And then everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost.
Oh man,
Realized
they're all grouped up.
that he was broken.
Or should I say assembled?
Victor, did you do this?
All of you
Oh,
have lived, stolen lives. But now you must give them back. Answer me, Victor! Did you do this? I swear you will beg for a hell long before I grant it.
oh. No, no, no.
Hell answers to me. For I
Oh.
doom.
Okay, okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. I gotta give you that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So, what I think is like really interesting here is if we think back to Avengers Infinity Wars, when Stormbreaker is thrown and Thanos is using the power of all the Infinity Stones, and it can't stop Stormbreaker from hurling at Thanos and hitting Thanos, but yet Doom can stop it with just 2 fingers. Like, you know, that is a big bad who has unfathomable power. Like, wow. I do have a couple of theories. I don't know if they're right or wrong, but it appears to me that there are 2 different Steve Rogers. There's Steve Rogers with the cut hair, and then there's Steve Rogers with the long hair. Nomad, if you will, which we already got at one point with Avengers Infinity War. We kind of treated him as Nomad. I think Loki's playing a long game here. There's a couple of things from the first trailer where you see somebody holding a TVA badge with Loki's ID, and it's got a wedding ring on his hand, which matches the wedding ring that Steve is wearing. And there's no reason that Steve would be wearing a wedding ring, or sorry, that Loki would be wearing a wedding ring holding his own badge. So I think he's disguised as Steve. and he is pretending to be Steve and trying to help the Avengers is one theory. And I kind of like that theory. The only thing that may debunk that theory is, we see in the trailer, the first trailer, we see Captain America or Steve Rogers take the hammer from Thor. So how could that be Loki? Well, Loki is now the god of time. So maybe, after all the work he's done and the looking inwards and the healing he's done on the inside, maybe now he has been deemed worthy by Mjolnir and is able to wield Mjolnir. I think it's really interesting that this is the Fantastic Four's Doctor Doom, is what it's sounding like, because they seem like they know him and they're all like, we didn't know he was this hurt, or what have you done? All of this, things you wouldn't say to somebody you've never met before. So it does seem like they know him, which I think will bridge that gap a little of introducing a big bad that has not been built at all, other than the Fantastic Four post-credit scene and the Thunderbolts post-credit scene. So I think that's going to help. I still have a lot of questions that, truthfully, I don't want all of them answered because I do want to be surprised. I still want to be surprised about this. But I am excited. It looks cool. It looks like fun. Will it be the best Avengers movie? I don't know. You let me know in the comments whether you think this is going to be the best Avengers movie, or is it going to be down there with Age of Ultron as one of the worst. Hope you all have an amazing day. Check out some other reaction videos that are coming out about all the information at D23. Check out my Twitch channel, and we'll see you next time here on Heroes in ETC.